lazima tucheze vizuri kesho.
Now let's get into some volleyball action. And the national women's volleyball team, Malkia Strikers, left the country for Kigali, Rwanda for the Africa Nations Championship, which will be held later on in the month. The team is seeking to reclaim the title they last won in 2015. Jeff Mogire paid them a visit at the Kasarani Gymnasium before they left and filed the following.
We want to know what the team feels, what the players are thinking, what are they feeling right now as they head to Rwanda to represent the country in an African event in which they will be out to rout, they will be out to fight for the title. Adhiambo, how is the morale in the team right now, and how does it feel for you to be in the team for the first time? Can you leave me close?
Okay, nimefurahia sana kuja.
Introduce yourself.
Kwa jina naitwa Adhiambo. Vile umesikia, nafurahia sana kuja national team. Tuko na morale sana. I hoped tukifika Rwanda we will make it. Yeah.
You have been called for the first time in the national team. You're very happy. What are your targets in this event?
Target niko nayo. Nataka ni maintain national team. Yeah, sitaki kurudi nyuma tena. That is it.
How is training so far? How has been the preparation so far?
Iko poa. Yeah. Training iko cool. Nashikashika kidogo. Yeah.
How does it feel playing alongside players like Massimo, we have Chumba? These are people you've been looking up to for the longest time, the likes of Edith Wisa. How does it feel for you?
Nasikia na feel poa juu ukifanya vibaya wanakurekebisha, then wanakupea motivation. Yeah.
So as you head to Rwanda as a country, they're giving you an assignment, you're leaving the country for an assignment. What should we expect from you?
Good job. Yeah, I'll try my best.
That is Adhiambo. She doesn't speak a lot. She's an officer working with the government. You know, they don't talk a lot. They only talk in the field where they do their best and where they do better. In any way, she will be representing the country in Rwanda. We will be expecting to see what she does there during her debut against big names in Africa. And this is Adhiambo for you. Let me talk to one of them again, Snyder. Kenya is going to Rwanda to defend the title. They have been losing and winning back to back at the same time. How are the preparations so far?
The preparation is very good. So far we have prepared well. There are no injuries. We are in good form. Yeah.
There has been no consistent, let me say, no consistency in terms of call-ups with the national team. Some of you missed the Olympics event. Now you're going to show your talent, showcase yourself in this Africa Championship. What do you think?
I cannot say it is my first call-up. I've been there, but you cannot come with that mind of you will come the national team and make it for the first time. When you are given that opportunity, you have to use it and utilize. If you make, it's okay. If you are dropped, then there's next chance and next time. So there in Kigali, we are going to do our best and perform well, carry the flag of Kenya high. Yeah.
So far, if you look at the team, the depth of the team that you've been training with here as a national team, do you think we have what it takes to win this title?
Yeah, we have all what it takes. We have good setters, we have the best libero, the best middle blockers, the best receivers left, we have the best coaches, we have everything. Yeah.
Looking at this team coming from the Olympics where we really wanted to win but we didn't win, and now we're back here and you're going to fight in the African tournament. What do you make of it?
Pardon?
Looking at the national team, you've been to the Olympics and they came back. They didn't win a match, yes, but they represented us so well, like we are happy as a country. But now we are going to fight for a title, an African title. And you know, always when you go out there, all the teams are looking at us as Kenya because they know we have best players. They know we have good players who can deliver when they're called the national team. Do we have what it takes to win this? And do you think like we are going to be a threat continuously as we have been for the longest time?
Yes. Other teams there, always they fear a Kenyan team. So when you get to the field, the opponent feared you. There are Cameroon, Egyptian. Tuseme hizo timu zote zenye mekuja huko, hakuna timu imeenda na hiyo mentality ya kulose. Kila mtu ameenda kuwin. So ukiingia hapo kwa uwanja, unaingia full. Ukijua you have nothing to lose. You play your best and winning inakujanga tu automatic.
Thank you so much, Naid, and we wish you all the best as the national team, as a player. We hope that you represent as well. As Uhuru Kenyatta says, when you go out there, behave.
Okay, thank you.
Karibu sana. Let me talk to Esther here. Esther, you have received many call-ups for the national team, severally, and you are here today again. How ready are you to represent Kenya in this tournament?
I'm more than ready, focused, strong than before when I was called here. Yeah.
What do you make of the national team? Looking at it, they've come from Olympics and now they want to go to Rwanda to fight for a title. But they want to retain at the end of the day. And they want to get hold of that title because we are known in Africa for winning.
Yes, we shall retain the title. We are going there to fight and to fight for the best and for the trophy to come back victorious. Nothing less. Yeah.
As a player, what are your targets as you go in there? You know, we know you want to go win and you want to go there and showcase your talents. What are your targets?
My target now is going there. When we start our matches, I want to play the best game to become the best, and the best than those who were there before. In my position, because I'm a setter, I want to set the best balls and the best game to play ever. Yeah.
The team now depends on you and Joel Oseneka. Specifically, the two of you will be the pillar of this team. Are you ready to keep the balls flying?
Yes. For me, I'm more than ready. I can say I'm more than ready. I'm ready to go and to fight. Yes.
Going forward, this is a call-up. You're going outside the country to represent Kenya. Does it hit you that this is a big or the biggest responsibility that is on your shoulder right now?
It's a big responsibility because as a setter, you have to set every ball. You have to keep running every now and then for the balls. You have to go for each and every ball. So it's the biggest responsibility one can ever have. So I'm just ready and just to give the whole energy that I have for the national team and also for Kenya and also for myself because I have to play the best game. Yes, so that I can keep myself in the national team and to retain the position. Yes.
Thank you so much, Esther, and good luck as you head to Kigali, Rwanda to represent Kenya in this African tournament or event that we all look up to and believe in, that Kenya is going to retain the title. Again, let me now talk to the coach, Mr. Paul Bitok, who is a tactician, head tactician in this team, and he's going to tell us how the preparations are. Coach, thank you for joining me. The national team, for the longest time, we have been a threat in Africa. When Cameroon sees us, they know what we can do. When Egypt sees us, they know what we can do. And we have been a threat to many teams all over Africa. What do you make of this African Championship now?
Yeah, we are meeting the defending champion, that is Cameroon. Kenya lost 2 editions, the last one in 2019 in Egypt to Cameroon. So going in this competition, facing the champion is not going to be very easy. But we have been training well, we are determined. I think we have enough training this year after Olympics. The squad is 80%, they are still there, and they have determination. They want to reclaim back the title which they won last in 2015. Yeah, we tried this time to mix the team. We want this competition as future for the national team. So we are considering also the next Olympics in 2024. And that's why you have seen we have brought in young stars to join the team now. When we were going to Olympics, we had a few young, that is Karu and Lorin Chebet. And this time we have another 3 coming in to replace Washu, Noel, Murambi. And it's a good sign for us. It's a transition moment for us. But if we will get qualifiers or we qualify for the World Championship, it will be perfect for my program for the future of the Malkia Strikers.
Coach, looking at the team that you've called in, the likes of Adhiambo, the youngest actually in this squad of yours, and we have Lauren Chebet, Kaei, and we have there are many. These players are many. What do you make of these young players going forward? You see, we're going to have a future in volleyball. The other day I was talking to you and you told me, you know what, when the likes of Washu walks away, we will need to have people to replace them. Now we have them. Playing alongside the likes of Moim, experienced, and others who are experienced in this team, do you think we're going to have the depth that we've been having for the longest time?
Yes, and that's why I say this time it might be we might face some few difficulties because it's a transition moment. We'll relieve some of the senior players to go out, but the injury cost us, especially for those players that I'm talking about, Washu, Nail Murambi, and few also who are in the team now. They have fatigue after long period of training, like Masimoim. We have also Sharon Chepchumba facing few challenges with injuries. But I can't say that we don't have a good team. We are ready with the young ones. They only need experience. So I hope that as we go in the tournament step by steps, I will introduce these young players like Veronica. She has shown that she can replace any player in the national team. The only thing is remaining is to get into the team, be encouraged, given a chance, and she will do it. And I believe that this is the right time for these players to play this competition so that by the time we come for the qualifiers and the Olympics, we will not complain again that we are losing all sets, losing to all teams. We might be facing some challenges. This is brought by the federation not participating in youth category. We don't have youth junior program. So when it comes to transition now, having the young players joining the senior national team, it takes time to gel with the others because there is a gap between the senior and the young ones. But I hope the next years, the federation should consider having this youth and junior participating in African Championship, also maybe World Championship and World Cup for the youth and junior. And it will be very easy for the team for Kenya because the talent is there. We have very, very, very many players outside there.
Coach, somebody from outside there will just say, you know what, is this the right time for us? Is it the right time for the country? Is it the right time for the national team to make the transition now when you're facing people who have won against us, like Cameroon? They have won against us separately. Last time we had this title was 2015. Is it the right time, or there is no right time to make transition?
I think to our situation, we didn't expect to have these changes immediately because we came to realize that some of the players are fatigued and they have already injuries during the Olympics, and we didn't have any other choice. But I thank the clubs, they've worked very hard. They have good players, young players that you have seen them joining the national team. So I can't say that it is not the right time because if there's a plan for 4 years, I think this is a blessing for them. They have this chance. So I am here to push them. I believe that if we can go through and qualify for the World Championship, it will be the right time for them because they are now at 2022. So that means when we will be in the next Olympics, they will be 24 years old. So they will already have the experience by playing this kind of competition. The worst part is not to lose this championship. I want to claim this title for Kenya. Yes, we might struggle, but I think we are ready to face these teams. I believe myself, I have determination that we will work very hard hard. We will use our extra, we use our experience, we mix them with the young ones, and we will come with the champion.
Coach, we lost the title to Cameroon, but we won the All Africa Games title against the same team. We went to the Olympics, we lost some games there. How hard is it for the team to bounce back from losing to winning ways, especially now we are headed to Kigali?
Yes, what I think that we have a good history now. After joining the team, I was not with them when they were playing this tournament, Africa Cup of Nations. But when I joined them, immediately we won the Africa Cup or All African Games. We managed to meet them also in World Cup, and I managed to beat them. We played qualifiers in Cameroon. We beat them, and now it comes again this time. We might have lost matches in the Olympics, but I think it was good experience for us. We scored very good scores. We got a good experience for this for some of the players who have never played in Olympics, you know. So I think if we put them together all, we still have the upper hand, and we are ready. I think we are going to face Cameroon, and we want to reclaim this title. That's the only thing that I can promise Kenya. We want to work hard. We want to keep Malkia Strikers as the queens.
The players you have now, I can call them underdogs. Nobody has seen them play in the international stage, and they can pull surprises at the end of the day. What is your target in Kigali, Rwanda, as you head there, and then hopefully you come back with the title?
Yes, our first target is to qualify from the group stages, because if you can see, there are less than 10 teams. So that means we will be in the same group with Cameroon. We have Austria, and then in the group B, we will have previous champion and second position. So that means from the first day, we are going to face Cameroon. So we want to take this match step by step. We want to go to the semi-final. And from semi-final, we want to qualify for the finals to have the ticket first for the World Championship. Then now we will go for the title. And I'm very happy today because the men have motivated us. They made history yesterday by winning Egypt for the first time. I tried myself as a player, but we didn't manage. But I was so happy to see our men's team doing very well, winning against Egypt. And I believe now that they will not talk about Malkia Strikers alone. They will be talking also about our men's team. And given this chance for them again, I think they will be African champion. They have they met the previous African champion and win this match. So I believe that they can qualify also in this competition.
Coach, going forward, as we head to the Olympics 2024 Paris, do we have to restructure again? Should we expect another restructuring again, apart from the one that you've done so far? Because we have new players in the team, new blood. We're going to come up with new experience and a new style and formation of play. Should you expect any more restructuring of the team again?
Yes, believe me, by the time we go to the next Olympics, 80 or 90% for those players who participated this year in Olympics will not be there. They are young players who are very good. They are really doing well with their clubs. And it's only that we had a short time to training, less than 10 days. But if we could have given them chance to come for training, I believe that some of the senior players could have been not in this final 14. So going forward for the next competitions and in future, it will be a different team. You will see that we will have new Washu, new Wanja, new Moim. Yeah, they are really good. The schools are doing very well for us. They are doing really good. And I encourage the Federation to support them and to give them chance to participate in the youth and junior competition.
Thank you so much, Mr. Bitok, and all the best as you head to Kigali, Rwanda to represent the country. And we hope that you get back this title. So 2015 until now, it's been long. It's been long. You've been waiting for the longest time. And good luck as you in your fight in Kigali, Rwanda. Thank you so much. That has been Paul Bitok, and he says the team Malkia Strikers are going to fight like lionesses. Malkia Strikers. They are strikers, and they're going to strike back and win back the title that we lost to Cameroon in 2015. My name is Jeff Mogira. Thank you for watching.
Of course, the national women's volleyball team Malkia Strikers will